Thanks for coming back and watching another video, everyone. We are going to walk through building a very simple yet effective follow-up plan for our database, sphere of influence, really just getting us into the action of every day, completing tasks, knowing who to talk to, when to talk to them, and making sure we don't ever drop the ball on follow-up. Okay, we hear the saying all the time, the fortune is in the follow-up, and anytime we can build a system to work on our behalf to remind us of who to talk to, we want to take full advantage of that, because I know I can't remember when I tell someone I'll call them back in a week. I can't remember to call them back in a week if I don't implement a system that will remind me. And so if I have 200 people in my sphere of influence and I had set a goal to talk to them 6 times this year, I can't remember everybody, and I certainly won't get to those 6 touches. So we're here inside of the SmartPlan applet, and we're going to go ahead and create. When we hit create, we get to name this plan, okay? I'm just going to call it my 30-30-30 touch, and that will make sense when we get in there and build it. My goal is for every 30 days to get a reminder in my system and in my app to communicate with someone in my sphere of influence. And I want to do that through a mixture of calling, 30 days later texting them, and 30 days later jumping on social media and just commenting and liking one of their very recent posts on Facebook. So we are going to, as a first step, we're going to make a call. Right here, first step of the SmartPlan, day 1, under task name right here, I put call, and then over on the right side, you can see the little F. We're going to click that down arrow. We're actually going to add a couple of merge fields here. So we're going to put their first name and then their phone number. And the main reason I put these 2 merge fields right here in this SmartPlan step is if I am in front of my computer to make my phone calls, when I get a task, instead of it just saying call Bob, it'll actually say call Bob, and here's his phone number. That way I won't have to click into the contact card to real quick extract that phone number to dial it, or I don't have to go inside of my contacts in my phone to dial it. I can simply click it right there. Now, if you're utilizing the app, which hopefully you are, it's a fantastic app, you will actually just be able to hit the call button from within the app and it will start dialing, okay? So we've got our first step, which is to call them. We're now going to wait and set a delay. A delay is basically number of days between action steps. So I'm going to wait 30 days. And then I'm going to create a task. I'm creating a task, not sending an SMS, because in this example, we are not utilizing Twilio. Okay, we're not going to go into too much depth in Twilio in this video, but I myself want to send the text out from my own personal cell phone number. And in order to do that, I'm going to log in, check my task, and it will say text these people today. And I'll simply click on their name and their phone number and send a text from my own phone in the native texting app on my phone. So text, here's those merge fields again, just makes it nice and convenient for me. If you wanted to, in this description right here, you could technically prompt yourself with some examples of what you could text. But each week that we're in the world of real estate, we're extracting pieces of information that we know will be of good value to communicate to our database. So that's our second step, and you can actually see we're on day 31 now. So we're going to go ahead and set another delay. I'm going to say 30 days again, and then we're going to have another task of the social media touch, okay? So again, that will be jumping on their Facebook profile, seeing that they went out to eat a couple of days ago and liking it and commenting on it, saying, that looks great. I've been meaning to try that restaurant. Would you recommend it? Again, it just gets you communicating with them. Hopefully they like it and respond back. And now Facebook thinks that you've improved your friendship. And the next time you make a post on Facebook about your upcoming listing, the algorithms of Facebook will hopefully be more likely to show that post to the person that you just interacted with on Facebook. So now we've got our 3 touches. We have a phone call right here. We waited 30 days. And then we're going to send a manual text. We waited 30 days. And we're going to interact on social media. Now, I want this plan to repeat and repeat forever. So I'm actually going to set another delay of 30 days. And then I'm going to add this action item right here that says restart plan. And I'm going to restart this plan an unlimited number of times. So what happens is after the last communication on social media, it'll wait 30 days and the restart plan will send me all the way back on the 91st day, all the way back to day 1. And again, it will start the cycle of calling, waiting 30 days, texting, waiting 30 days, social media, wait 30 days, all the way back up to the top and call them again. So again, this is basically going to be 4 phone calls a year, 4 text messages a year, and 4 touches and interactions on social media a year. If that's not enough for you, and you want to touch and communicate 6 times a year, well then maybe you come right here and you make this delay 20 days. If you want to interact a little less frequent, maybe you come up here to 35, 40 days. I definitely believe that your database should be hearing from you every 90 days at minimum on the phone, just to check in. And then also throughout the year, we've got other things that we're talking to them about, inviting them to personal events, big, upcoming changes in the real estate market that could really affect them that they may not know about. So again, make sure you're active with your office, team meetings, coming to trainings, extracting pieces of nuggets that will be of great value to your database, and let them know throughout the week so that they can make educated real estate decisions, okay? So again, we're simply going to hit save, and we just created that smart plan. Hopefully that was of help to you. If you have any additional questions, reach out to your Market Center Tech Trainer, reach out to myself, and we'll be happy to walk you through this.